We are committed to transparency, thoroughness, and accountability throughout this process that will help us to identify and resolve the underlying issue plaguing Nigeria petroleum sector. The committee is also urging stakeholders in the current dispute to de-escalate tension as the committee embarks on the great task of resolving the issue. So, in view of the above, the Joint Committee resolved that both parties in the raging argument, Dangote Refinery, other refining companies, NNDPRA, marketers, and relevant stakeholders should henceforth cease further allegations and counter-allegations pending the conclusion and outcome of the investigation.
Our mandate, as set by the House on July 9th, encompasses a comprehensive forensic legislative investigation into the several critical areas, including but not restricted. 1. The importation and production of substandard petroleum products, the availability of good and quality crude oil supply to domestic refineries. 3. The enforcement of regulatory standards by bodies such as the Nigerian Midstream Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, the NMDPRA. 4. The support for local crude refiners and the issuance of import license. 5. Addressing the resurgence of fuel queues, high PMX costs, and other related matters. My dear colleague, Honorable Ikenga and I are fully committed to addressing the 8 areas of concern. The task ahead of us is undoubtedly challenging, but we are confident in the abilities of men and women within our committees to help us to discharge these duties. Their experiences, passion, and drive will be instrumental in achieving our set objectives. To the Nigerian public, we are giving you the assurance of our commitment to thoroughly and fearlessly address all issues raised within and by us, and with a great sense of responsibility.
As for the difficulties encountered by domestic refiners in accessing reliable supply of crude oil feedstock for their refineries, it must be reiterated that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is fully committed. Therefore, I implore the rule of engagement to ensure that the pricing model from the oil producers does not hinder the domestic refineries. I also implore the Joint Petroleum Committee of Midstream and Downstream sectors to work together towards a convergence between the domestic crude oil supply obligation and the nation's energy security as it works with the sector regulators to re-engineer their respective regulatory processes to address the challenges. I firmly advocate for high-level engagement, high-level studies, and in-depth analysis to dive into other pressing questions concerning local crude oil refining dynamics in Nigeria.